Peace, Immortals. Welcome back to Chance. Polygamy is the healing of our genetic modifications. We've been eating fucked up food. We've been drinking fucked up water. We've been thinking fucked up thoughts over and over and over again for years. And now we are programmed to behave certain ways around each other and behave certain ways in our relationships. Once we understand that the nature of a man is to spread his genes as much as possible and to make as many replications of himself as he can through the Wombman, then we can understand that the women are to promote the man's agenda. The women is to franchise and market that man. The women is to beautify, give beauty and nurture the energy of that man and nurture that man's mission. See, the whole point of reality is expansion and growth and betterment. But we have to also look at the nature of how things are going. There's a reason that innately a woman, wants one man. There's a reason that innately a man, no matter how much society deems it taboo, wants to be with more than just the woman that he's with. It is all nature. If it were natural for a man to be with one woman, then after intercourse and the sperm going into an egg, the sperm he wouldn't have any more sperm. He wouldn't, you know what I'm saying? He wouldn't constantly make sperm. He wouldn't constantly make sperm. If it were natural for a woman to have multiple husbands, then that woman will be able to get pregnant while she's pregnant. If it were natural for a woman to be with multiple husbands, then she would be able to be incubated constantly being incubated. She would constantly make eggs. But no, that's not the truth of the matter. The truth of the matter is that once a woman gets pregnant by one man, it's put to a halt. The reproduction is put to a halt within the Wombman, but the reproduction can keep going when it comes to the man. This simple thing. See, your feeling, this simple thing is what we need to understand. Your feelings, nature doesn't care about your feelings, man. You can look at it and not like it all you want. But if you don't like it and you don't know how to endure it and you don't know how to acknowledge it and understand it, then you're just going to be wiped away. You're going to be nothing. Nature gets rid of the weak. Nature gets rid of what can't stand it. Nature gets rid of what can't take it in and embody it. Nature gets rid of that. So you need to begin to accept. For the Wombman, you need to begin to accept and submit to the will of the man, of the black, of the dark brown man walking this planet. Because it is our nature. It is innate for the brown man to incubate, to put into your incubator their genes. And it is up for you. It's up to you. It is your nature to attract many women that are like you. You are to fully support and submit to that man's agenda. And you are supposed to gather more and more women to support that man's agenda. As a Wombman, you are supposed to be replicating. You're supposed to be replicating everything that man is doing. You're supposed to fully embody that man, period. Oh, he might be right sometimes, he might be wrong sometimes, but it is up for you to use your femininity to help him see himself. So that when you see something that's going on wrong, you don't come to him and be like, hey, you doing this bad, you doing this wrong. No, because that's masculine energy. You're supposed to flow with it, okay? You're supposed to use your seductive qualities, your feminine qualities to be like, okay, I'm going to allow you to do this, and I'm going to let you see that you are doing something wrong if you are doing something wrong. You allow it. It is your ability, Wombman. It is in your ability. Your abilities are to allow. Your abilities are to adapt to the allowing and letting the energy flow through. The man is to push energy into you. The man is to push out energy and use his force, use his will to change things. And you are supposed to allow that to happen and help him to do that. This is the natural way. This is the way that we're supposed to be living, like regardless of anything. I mean, it's simple. Like, all you have to do is look at nature. You have to look at the desires and the reasons for the desires, the logical reasons for the desires. I'm not talking about just lusting. I'm talking about loving. I'm talking about understanding. I'm not just talking about just want to go around and just, do anything without morals, because you got to have your morals over your desires. You got to have integrity. You got to have self-respect, and you have to respect yourself. You have to respect yourself. And when you respect yourself, you're going to attract people that respect themselves, and that respect each other around them. They respect everyone around them. It is our duty. It is our duty as men to get right with ourselves and attract many wombman that are fit for us, so that we can put our genes into those wombman. It is our duty as men, as strong men, mentally strong men, holding higher morals and higher standards, but also understanding nature and understanding our natural way of doing things, to do that in the right way. To be honest with ourselves. All of the men out here, all of the men watching this right now, stop lying to yourself. You know you want more than one woman. Stop lying to the women. Have higher morals and higher standards for yourself, and be truthful with the women around you. Be truthful with yourself and express that, and you will attract women that respect that. You will attract women that respect your nature. The fact that you are polygynous, the fact that you are polygamous, that you are polygynous, that you are a being that is here to make gods. That you are a being that's here to make gods. I'm not saying you're not going to attract, some witches, some dark witches, some evil witches every now and again, but you gotta have the right mind. You gotta know how to get them out of there. You gotta know how to get them out of there and just move out my way, because I'm not on that. You gotta have integrity. You gotta be assertive. Can't just allow the situations that's happening around you to throw you off of your path, when you know what your path is. You're naturally, point blank period. Let's just get to the truth of the matter. The simple fact is, men want to procreate with as many women as possible. And the women want to find one man to procreate with. So it is up to both sides to get their shit together. It is up to both sides to get their minds, their morals right, and their objective facts together, to know what's actually going on naturally, and how we've been so disconnected from nature that we are not living naturally. We have been so disconnected from nature that we have to literally be in uncomfortable situations. We have to force ourselves into uncomfortable situations such as polygamy now, in order to get back to our natural way of living. In order for our genes to activate, our ancient genetics to activate, that help us be better people. We are here to make people. We are gods. We are here to make people, and we're here to make them better. We're in the situations we're in because our lower self made less better people. Now it is our duty to take what our ancestors did and flip the script. By any means necessary. If you have to cut off any attachments, anyone that does not agree with the objective facts need to be wiped out, just as nature would wipe out anything that does not agree with it. I mean, because you can't kill nature. You're only going to be killing yourself. You can't really hinder nature. You're only going to be really hindering yourself at the end of the day. When it's all said and done. When it's all said and done and it's over with, you ain't doing nothing but hindering yourself. Because Wombman, what are you going to do when all of the men realize their true selves? When all of the men come to the consciousness, the most high consciousness of knowing that their natural self is polygynous. And you don't want to change. You're going to be stuck without a man. You're going to be single. And you're not going to be able to procreate with anything because everyone else you're not going to agree with polygamy. It's the most beneficial thing that you can do to heal your generations, because when you have women around, constantly around, you have motherly figures, nurturing energy all the ways around you, multiple mothers, you can't have mommy problems. When you have these men around in this society that understand their nature, that understand the ways of a man, you're not going to have daddy problems because you're going to automatically understand it. You're going to be growing up in an environment where you must understand it. You must. Your subconscious mind is going to automatically be programmed to be in tune with nature. And you resisting against monogamy is nothing but cursing love, which is truly understanding. You don't truly understand yourself. You don't truly understand your man, because the man is supposed to be a reflection of you, and the you is supposed to be a reflection of the man. While also understanding nature and upholding yourself with higher morals and standards, and putting your morals over your desires, man. You want to go out and fuck all these different men, but your pussy not made like that. Your vagina is not made that. It's not made that way. It's supposed to take in one penis. That's it. And stick with that. No matter what. Submit. Full submission. The man is supposed to submit to Allah. The man is supposed to submit to the higher concepts of the universe. The man is supposed to submit to the divine deity of nature and natural law. And you are supposed to submit to that man. And that's point blank, period. And to the men that's out there, if they're not agreeing with that, cut them off. You're going to get women. There's more women on the earth than there are men. And that is the natural reason for that. The natural reason for that. So that we can make our genes and our generations. Accept the knowledge, apply the knowledge, and proclaim the kingdom. Reflected light from the most honorable prophet, Eligio the Christ. Higher self of the brown man and Wombman. I love myself. Use this information wisely. Study yourself. Peace.